Hey everyone, Mherex here, bringing you another video. This is the Stip tour trick that the people are doing. You might be wondering, when 49,000 is a perfect score on 2 turns, how Zoro SP8 and Evo here have more than 49,500. It's not very complicated. They're not getting 2 turns on offense, they're getting 3 turns. And they're doing that using the stun mechanic. Now, I'm not going to show you on Snoop for my run. I'm not going to do that today. Tomorrow for the finals, full disclosure, I'm going to do what I'm going to show you here. The reason I'm not going to today is I have a limited amount of props to make it work. So to make this work efficiently and easily, you need the chosen one right here. I have 7 left, so I'm not going to use them today. They're break in case of emergency. Since I only have 7, they will not be used here. So instead, today, this is more proof of concept video to show you guys what they're doing and who they're using. Potentially, I don't know if this is who they are using. This is who I would use. And I will use this destroy prop to see if I can get some extra. But basically, let me set the stage for you. So how this works is you need Zombie Brian. For the strap, I have Red Royal Rumble, make sure I recycle. And in my case, I have a break red, get purple MP to load the stun. Because tour perks, with the setup I'm going to show you guys, you are 1 short on the purple. So I have Roxanne. This doesn't need to be mellow. This can be woods. No graphics, so if you want to see, you can rewind it or whatever. This could be woods or mellow for purple MP. 2 charge Santa Hogan, 1 charge X-Pac. Why is this important? Because if you have max tour perks, you get 2 matchy match. Hogan gives you 2 for 4. X-Pac gives you another 1 for 5. So that means the 3 match gives you 8 red MP with the chosen one. 8 red MP is exactly what you need to load this move. When we have the break red, get purple. So on turn 1, we can load the stun. And then we have the escape from hell. So each turn, as long as we don't cascade, we get an additional row of blast gems, right? So this gives you 14 if you do it once. If you do it twice, it gives you 28. So 28 plus 28, which we should be able to do every turn, right? 28 plus 28 is 56. And the most you can break on 2 turns is 98. But we're going to get a 3rd turn, and that is the turn where you could use the chosen one prop and some other stuff to get multiple sets of blast gems out. So I'll try and simulate it for you. Again, I'm saving my props. If you want me to record it tomorrow, there's cascade risk, so there's a good chance I'll cascade tomorrow. But if you want to see my run tomorrow, if I think I need to do it, I will do it. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep using Batista. But if I need to, I'll bust this out, and I want to give you guys the option, although a lot of people don't have the Planet Zombie, so you may not be able to do this anyway, right? But I'll show you proof of concept here so you can see it works. So here we go. Let's go in against Seth. Rules, of course, there's no bonus. It's just destroy blast gems, so you literally cannot get more than 98 on your 2 turns unless you find a way to get another turn, and this is the way. So you can see it's not loaded. And you can see the board is set up massively to cascade with this 2x6 area. There's going to be, if I put it here, you know, like they got to worry about this. I got to worry about these. Like over here, maybe is better. It's just, it's so terrifying when it can cost you your Stip tour, right? So we're going to try going over here. So I'm going to put these out here. Of course, the plate is going to load the purple and the red again when we do this. Imagine not to cascade, and we can put our stun out here. And you see how we have room, right, for 3 on the pin bar? So if I wanted to use a chosen one, and if I didn't cascade, I could actually get another row out. Right? I could get another row out. So you and if you want to blow up more gems, to be fair, I did this wrong. I should have put it 1 over since we're only going for 2, right? And then I would get the whole board if I had put it here. Sorry, I'd miss 1 column if I had put it here. So anyway, I could have done this better, but whatever. This is just proof of concept for you guys. So you can see we're at 3 turns, right? Pretty normal there. We go down to 2. That's normal. Oh, he's stunned. Oh, look at that. We stay at 2. We don't lose our turn. You don't need to hit the stun again because it's a 2-turn stun. If it's up, no reason not to, though, right? Let's just hit it. And now you just rinse and repeat. Looks good. Okay. I mean, there's really not a good way to break it. I should have, like, you'd have to put it, like, differently, like here and here. It's whatever. I don't really care. Not super worried about it, because so now we're up to 48, right? And again, you could do the 3-match trick and get another one, as long as, again, you don't cascade. Red Royal Rumble is just there just in case, right? Just to help recycle. And you can see here comes turn number 3. We're going to go here. We're going to go here. And again, you can see room for the 3 chosen one again, right? So if you do it right, you can get, what's that? It's 42 each run, right? So 42 times 3 is how many gems? 42 times 3 is 126 gems. So you get how many more? 28 more blast gems doing it that way. And, you know, if you're set up right, if you have a roll the pin bar back prop and stuff, you can potentially get even more each turn than that. So that's how they're doing it, right? Now, hopefully that explains it and you guys understand it. I'm obviously not going to do that this time because I'm saving that prop, right? But just to show you, I should be able to get very close. One short probably because of the wild card. I can use the red up props though as well once, right? You could also use a red MP steal if they have red MP, and this is obviously no cascade risk, so one time you can do this. And that would be an extra, like at the end, then you can get even more points, right? So... And I think I'll be like 1 blast gem short, if my math is right, of the 49k. Because I think I missed 1. So let's see what my score is. And obviously, if I was using my prop, I would have more. Rank 147. How many? I might have missed more than 1. 19.4. Oh, I forget. Did I forget to put my enforcer in? And my promoter? Ah! Also, don't do that. But anyway, that's how it works. No enforcer I have. Did I not use my promoter? Let's do it again. That's funny. Don't be like Mherex. Use your promoter. Certainly. I could swear I had that pre-equipped. Yeah, where's the warning on that game? You might want to use your promoter. But I'll show you one more time. Like kind of... So, additionally, you could use a different primary plate if you wanted to. And you could do like the blast gem plate if you were doing it this way and use a purple MP up if you don't have the red show of hearts. And actually, that could get you more... Hold on. That could get you more... Actually, if the other one equals it, this way could get you more. As long as you don't cascade. And you have this common plate. See what happens when you mess around with stuff? But wait, there's more. 2 random blast gems. Well, well, well. the plot thickens. What else? If I'm going to use some purple props, I can also change... Does it make a difference changing here? Anything? Probably not. If I'm using purple props anyway, I don't think there's anything I'd put here differently. Because 3 charges it anyway. Yeah, I don't think it matters. And anyway, you can think about that and possibly streamline it for sure. There is the added issue, though, of it can potentially make it harder where to place your blast gems. So there is that, right? Because if you want to get advantage of having those extra gems, I'll play it safer, and I'm going to cover up one of them. Because I really want to drop these over here. Oh, that's even better. That's perfect. I think. Sort of perfect. Where do I want to put this? Let me think. Now I have to think, and thinking, you guys know, is not my strong suit. Where do I want to go? I don't want to go here. I could go here. Here would look pretty okay, except for the yellow, right? I'm trying to avoid 2 matches. Here you have the purple. I could go 1 lower. I'll just go 1 lower. Whatever. I've decided. I made up my mind. Yeah, currently we have 2 extra, and then we can link it here. That's 2 extra. This, I think, could potentially work. You can see how this gets risky, though, because we still haven't placed our red gems, and if a blast gem goes in the wrong spot, you're also screwed, right? So it's procced every time, so it's very risque. And this ends up being pretty nice, right? Because this all lines up. This blows up all that. This blows up all that. So we're going to get an extra, what, 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, an extra 6. So we have 28, and that's what, 34? Let's just track this. 34. I'll write that down. And swipe here. Again, we're relying on luck to not cascade. You can see the stun, we lose our turn, but they don't, and it's still a 2 turns, so I'm not going to use the stun this time just to show you guys. I may end up actually using it at the end to generate more blast gems. At the beginning, it's absolutely terrifying to me, because I lost the Stip. Me and Stip have, like, low-key PTSD, because I'm a cascade monster, so 1 cascade and you're screwed, right? I don't know if I want to really record my final, because I make more mistakes when I'm talking, right? Yeah. I don't like this blue here, to be honest. Whatever. Ooh. So you can see we still haven't gotten the proc we want, right? Let's go here. Then we can swipe up and that'll blow both of them. Yep, like that. Still didn't get it to proc, so now we can bust this one out. And hopefully the 3rd time is the charm for getting it to proc 2 extra blasts. Nope, so we didn't get 2 extra blasts that time, so this time it's just 28. So we have 34 and 28. You can see we wouldn't have refilled the red there if we didn't have it. And then we get 2 blast gems there after the red Royal Rumble. So also interesting. Very, very interesting, huh? Interesting. Oh gosh, this board has given me the heebie-jeebies. Not gonna lie. Right side is just a big, colossal mess. Nowhere looks safe. right? Over here, down here, down on the bottom just gets super risky because you're moving the board a ton. I don't like it. Top over here is bad. Like you can't put it here. You can't put it here. You can't put it here. For the red, can we put it here? No. We could put it here, but we're shifting the board a lot. And there's a purple match up there. I don't think we really have a choice though. And it's just if more than one purple gem falls in, then we're potentially in trouble, right? So I guess that's what we're going to do. And we do have a green match here, but we don't really have a connecting setup one over here. So we're also limiting where we can place the gems, and we only get one extra blast there. But I'm also going to do... The other problem is... is we're going to use this for a third one this time as well, the red props. So I think I'm just going to overwrite these. Long story short, that was all a lot of to do to just overwrite the two we had, because who knows where the next ones are going. Okay. So the only cascade I believe we have to worry about is if a purple falls in here, top of here. So theoretically, I think this is okay. It was. Now we know we're going to get two more sets. So I want to go here and then recharge and put it here. No, I want to go here. Yeah. And recharge and put it here, and then just swipe this over to connect all of it. We could also refill the green move as well, and do it that way. Did you see that? You guys notice that prop set the plate off too? Fascinating, actually. Look at all that now. Oh my. We have 48 gems on this board without me even using the prop to make it easier. So the total here is 34 plus 28 plus 48. 110 gems, guys. Right here. 110 gems. So even with sub-ideal props, it's super dangerous. There you go. There's your 110 gems. Also, it is possible that with the way the mechanic works, if you get lucky on the wild card after the Royal Rumble, you could potentially break some blast gems that way. Did I forget to put something? Yeah, there we go. There you can see. There's me in first. More than 49,000. So there's your concept proven with less than ideal trainers, and how you do it. And you guys will be able to see this ahead of time for the finals, so everyone has the same information, and has the same chance to succeed. It's just a matter of executing. So let me know what you think in the comments. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and remember to like, subscribe, and share, because that really helps me out. Other than that, guys, thanks for watching. Good luck out there. Good luck in your Stip tour, guys. Good luck.